Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
See, what we have seen in the last lecture, we have started with the definition of a continuous map. Then we have seen what is a closed map and open map. Okay, what is a continuous mapping? If mapping F from x2 to y2 star or x star to star is said to be a continuous mapping. If for every element x, we are able to find out the such a g star in your y2 star or x star to star such that f of g is contained in g star. Okay, next, what is a open map? The if you are having any open set in your domain, the image of that open set should be again an open set in your codomain. If this exists, then we say that the mapping is a open map. Okay, what is a closed map? If you are having any closed set in your domain and if you are getting the image is also a closed set, then you say that the mapping F is a closed map. Okay, and we have seen the examples also, the function which we have proved that it is a continuous function, then afterwards we have proved it to be a open map, but it is not a closed map. Those who remember, I think many of the students have solved this. The one function which we have shown that it is a continuous f of x is equal to a, and if you are going to check whether it is a open map, then f of x, image of whole f of x is singleton a, which is a open set. So image of an open set we are getting to be open set, so hence we can say that the mapping is open map as well as a continuous, but it is not a closed map. Okay, any doubt up to this one? Open map, closed map?
No, ma'am.
Okay, if not, let us go for the next one, that is the remark we will write down. What are the remark for this one is any closed map need not be open map. Any closed map need not be open map. What do you mean by need not be? It may or may not. Okay, you can write this as need not be. Next is every continuous map need not be closed map. Every continuous map need not be closed. Next, for the example, we can go for the last example which we have seen. Every continuous map need not be open map. Every continuous map need not be open map. The example for this one is also with you. The first example which we have seen for f of x is equal to a is an example of this one. And the next example which we have seen something like f of a is equal to 1 and then 2, 2. Like this we have seen that second example. F of a is equal to 1 and f of b is equal to 2 as well as f of c is equals to 2. Okay, those who remember, this will be the example for this one. This statement that every continuous map need not be a open map. This map we have proved to be continuous, but it will not be a open map. Okay. So these are the remark which we can say, and first example you have to search it. Okay, this two example I have told you, any closed map need not be open map. So you have to find out one example in which the mapping is closed but it is not a open mapping. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Let us go for the next theorem, that is x2b, we are having let x2 and x star to star be the 2t space and f is a continuous map if and only if inverse image of open set in x star is open set in x. We have x2 and x star to star be two topologies, be any two t spaces, and f be a mapping from x2 to x star to star such that it is a continuous map. Okay, if it is a continuous map, what is our aim to prove that if and only if inverse image of a open set in x star is a open set in x. Inverse image of open set in X star is open in X. Okay, I will just explain the meaning. What is our aim to find out? As it is an if and only part, we have to do in the two parts. Okay. Actually, in 2 days we cannot cover this whole syllabus. So what I will do from here onwards, I will simply write down the statements and definition, and I will explain the definition, and I will explain what is a theorem and how to prove it. Okay, so that it will be easy for you that if you want to appear for the exam, no doubt the proof will not be asked for your MCQ exam. So hence, we will just follow this method, and later on I will put the video in detail. Those who want to study in detail that which theorem, whatever the theorems which we haven't studied or we haven't seen the proof of this. Is it okay for everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what is given to us? F is a mapping from X2 to X star to star, and what is our aim to prove that? Inverse image of open set in X star is open in X. Okay, so what is our aim to show that here G star is an open set, and what is the inverse image? We have to show that F inverse of G star is also open in X2. Okay, so have you understood what is our aim to prove, given that a mapping is continuous? What do you mean by mapping is continuous? It is 1-1 open map as well as onto, right? So if mapping is 1-1 onto an open map, with the help of these one, yes, everyone present or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Whether I have written correct? This is a definition of homeomorphism, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Given that a mapping F is continuous. What do you mean by mapping F is continuous? We have to find out one open set G which contains the point X, and G star is such that which contains F of X, the image of that point, and we should have F of G is contained in G star. If these condition hold, then we say that the mapping is continuous. Then inverse image of open set in X star is open in X. What is our aim to show that? If you are having any open set in G X star to star, we have to show that the inverse image is also open set. This we have to show with the help of a considering the mapping F is a continuous map. Okay. Later on, I will put in detail video how to prove this. So up to then, we will just see the statement so that it will be easy for you for appearing for the exams. Okay. The next theorem is let X2 and X star to star be the closed, be any closed T spaces. Okay. Statement of the theorem is let X2 and X star we have closed T spaces, and let F be a mapping from X to X star such that it is a continuous map. Okay. If and only if. Again, the theorem is very similar. If and only if inverse image of any closed set in X star is a closed set in X. Inverse image of closed set in X star is closed set in X. Okay, so what is our aim to show that? We have one closed set here, say K star. We have to show that inverse image of this, that is F inverse of K star is also closed. Okay, if we show this one, then it is prove that your mapping F is a continuous if and only if inverse image of a closed set in X star is a closed in X2. Okay, so just we have to show that our mapping F is continuous if and only if this condition holds. Or reverse way, if inverse image of a closed set is closed, then we can say that the mapping F is a continuous map. Okay, so you can see the resemblance that continuity implies inverse image of a closed set is closed and continuity implies inverse image of a open set is open. So from these two statements, I can write F is continuous implies and implied by the two statement we can write the inverse image of a closed set is closed as well as inverse image of a open set is open. Okay. So have you understood with the help of these two statements, we can make a single statement that if F is continuous, inverse image of open set is open as well as inverse image of a closed set is closed. Okay. I know it will be difficult for you people to understand like this, but we don't have any other options because already in the starting lectures I've told you that to cover the topology syllabus is completely impossible in only 2 months with having the Sunday and all. So just we will see the statement of a theorem and then later on some after this completion of syllabus I will put the detailed lecture on this one. Okay, in the next theorem, what is given to us? F be a mapping from X to X star and G be a function from X star to X double star. Okay, we are provided that there are continuous functions. Okay, and what is our aim to show that? Our aim is to show that G composite F is also continuous. Given that F is continuous, we have G is also continuous. We have to show that the composite mapping G composite F is also continuous. Okay. So how to show G composite F is continuous? First, we have to find out what is a domain and codomain. Can anyone tell me what will be the domain and codomain for G composite F function? Hello, everyone able to hear me? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
सांगा जी कंपोजिट एफचं डोमेन आणि कोडोमेन काय असेल?
X will be domain and X double star will be codomain.
Yes, can anyone tell me the reason how you have found this? How to find out G composite F? Is it so difficult? Whatever she told is correct, no? G composite F means what? First we are going to take G composite F. So whatever the domain of F will, we will consider here. And what is a codomain of G that we will consider here. Correct, no? These two are same, then only we can apply the G composite F. Correct, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Domain of one function should be equal to codomain of other, then only we can apply the composite function. Right, what is our aim to show that G composite F is a continuous map? First, it is a mapping from X to X double star. Okay, So our aim is to prove that this mapping is continuous. Okay, it is equivalent to prove that inverse image of a open set is open or inverse image of a closed set is closed. Because just now we have seen the theorem that if a mapping F is a continuous, the inverse image of open set is open as well as inverse image of a closed set is closed. So in that case, we can prove that what is our aim to prove? G composite F O double star belongs to 2, right? We have considered an element from say here, from here we will take some O double star, that is one open set, and we have to show that the inverse image of this open set is also open set, correct? So how to show this one? Again, we have been provided that the mapping F and G both are continuous, which means that inverse image of open set is open and inverse image of a closed set is closed set in both the case. Okay. So what is our aim to show now? Inverse image of this, that is F inverse G inverse of a O double star is also open. Okay. Let me show you this one. We have taken an O double star from here to O double star, right? And given that, what is given to us? G is a mapping which is from X star to X double star, right? This G mapping, X star to X double star is continuous. Okay, what do you mean by continuous? Whatever may be the open set here, its inverse image, that is G inverse of O double star, is open in tau star, correct? But since F is a mapping from X to X star is also continuous map. If F is also continuous map, whatever may be the open set here. So now here in X star we have open set G inverse of O star. So here we have one open set G inverse of O double star, which is an open set in X star. What is the inverse image of this one? With the help of this function, we can say that F inverse of G inverse of O double star is also open. Correct? From the last two theorems, we can prove the result. And hence, by the theorem, which theorem? Inverse image of a open set is open implies and implied that the mapping F is a continuous. So F inverse G inverse. How to write down this in the form of a composite mapping? So we can write it that's F composite G, its inverse will be equal to G inverse F inverse, correct? But here we have F inverse G inverse. So what will be the mapping? It will be G composite F, its inverse, correct? No? Okay, so in this way we have proved that composition of two continuous function is also continuous. Composition of two continuous function is also continuous. Okay. Next we have to prove the theorem that we have again the two different topologies. Let x2 and x star tau star be the two different topology. Let F be the mapping from x to x star such that the mapping F is continuous map. If the mapping H is a continuous map, if and only if, what is our aim to prove that? If and only if F of C of E. What do you mean by C of E? Yes, anyone remember this C of E?
Closure of E.
Closure of E. C star of E means closure of F of E in your X star tau star. So what is our aim to show that F image of closure of E is contained in F of E, it's a closure. Okay. So as F of E is in the codomain, so closure will be denoted by C star. Okay. And this E is a set in your X2, so hence it will be denoted by E bar itself. Okay. So what is our aim to show that F image of a closure is contained in closure of F of E. Okay. So suppose we have the open set, one set E here. So this is what x2 x star 2 star, given that a mapping f is a continuous map. What do you mean by continuous map? F of g is contained in g star, or inverse image of open set is open as well as inverse image of a closed set is closed set, right? So I will show you in short how to prove this. We have been provided that E is any subset of X, right? Our aim is to show that closure of E. What may be the closure of E? What is the definition for closure? Smallest closed set containing E. Suppose this is what the smallest closed set containing E, right? So this is what E bar, F image of E bar, right? So F image of E bar I have to take. So this is suppose F image of E bar, which we have to show that it is contained in closure of F of E. Okay, so what is your F of E? First you have to find out F of E, and then we have to show that it is contained in closure of F of E. Okay, given that a mapping F is continuous, then you have to show that F of closure of E is contained in closure of F of E. Okay, so this is what E, and F of E will be some set, and then suppose here is your F of E, then closure of that will be closure of F of E, and here is F of E bar. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So in this way we can show that F of closure of E is containing closure of F of E. That we have to show with the help of a mapping F is a continuous map. As it is F1 only, if again we can use mapping F is continuous if and only if F of closure of E is contained in closure of F of E. In a very similar way, we have the property of, we have a theorem related to interior also. Okay. Again, the statement is same. F is a mapping from X to X star to star, and a mapping F is a continuous map. And what is our aim to show that? If and only if. Okay, what is our aim to show that? If and only if F inverse of I star E star is contained in I of F inverse of E star. Okay, so inverse image of a open set I star E star means what? It is related to here this one, is contained in I of F inverse of E star. Let me show you with the diagram itself. We have the mapping F is a mapping from X to X star to star such that F is a continuous map. Okay, so what is E star? E star will be here, right? E star is a one set which is a subset of your X star to star. Okay, so this is what E star. What is I star of E star? It is interior of this one. What do you mean by interior? It is a
Largest open set contained in E star.
So here it will be largest open set contained in E star. Right, this is I star of E star. F inverse of this means what? Here it will go. F inverse of I star of E star. Right. So F inverse of I star of E star is contained in I of F inverse of E star. First you have to find out F inverse of E star. So if this is a E star, you have to first find out F inverse of E star and then the largest open set contained in F inverse of E star. As the word largest is used, so that's why this will be the subset relation here. Okay, and here it was a smallest one, so that's why F of closure of E is contained in closure of F of E, right? But here it is largest open set contained in your that set, so that's why we can say that F inverse of I star of E star is contained in I of F inverse of E star. Okay, I know it will be difficult for you to understand, but still you have to remember these statement. क्या करो, हमने जो भी statement अभी तक देखा था वो सब continuity पे depend है ना. F is continuous implies all these statement, but whatever the statement we have seen. First we have seen inverse image of open set is open, then we have seen inverse image of a closed set is closed, then we have seen the related to closure. Okay, f of closure of E is contained in closure of f of E. Then we have seen the theorem related to interior. Okay, so just write down all the theorems at one place, that mapping f is continuous then implies all this theorem. Okay, again very similar to this one, again we have one more theorem. The first statement is same. Let x2 and x star tau star be the two T spaces. Again the mapping f is from x2 to x star tau star, right? This mapping is said to be if and only if the mapping is such that f of I of A is contained in I star of f of A. Okay, so first we have this is x2 and suppose this is x star tau star. F is again a continuous map given to us. Okay, we have f is continuous map given that A is any subset of your x2. I of A will be the largest open set here. F image of I of A we have to find out. Okay, then f of A. If this is A, then f of A we have to find out. Then we have to show that f of I of A is contained in I star of f of A. Okay, I star of f of A. Suppose here f of I of A is, suppose here this is what our f of I of A is contained in. Okay, so it is contained in, we have to show that this is what I star of f of A. So before I star we should have first f of A, and this will be the largest open set. I star of f of A means largest open set contained in f of A, correct? Okay, so in this way, we have seen the theorems related to our continuity. Again, one more theorem is there which is very similar to this one. We have again the same statement. Again, we have to show that if and only if C star of f of A is contained in f of C of A. This is also very similar to this one. Okay, let us see something which is not about the continuity. We will see now the identity map. Okay. So let R2 be a cofinite topology. We have a cofinite topology defined on R, and suppose R2U is 2. No? Suppose it is R2U means what? It is a usual topology. Okay, and I is a mapping from R2 to R2U. What do you mean by 2U? Usual topology. We have a mapping I from cofinite topology to usual topology. It is an identity map. So we have to find out whether identity map is a continuous or not. But if you remember something in the real analysis, we have proved that every identity map is a continuous map. Barobar na?
Yes, ma'am.
Identity map means what?
We get same element after that mapping.
That is f of x is equal to x for all elements. And we have shown that in the real analysis, every identity map is always a continuous map. But here we will show that this identity map is not a continuous map. Okay, so how to show this one? First, we have to use the definition of continuity. Now, to use the definition of continuity is somewhat difficult. So we may use one of the theorem which we have proved just now. We will take one open set from your R2U. So how the nature of open set in R2U? It is of the interval type, now open interval. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Usual topology आठवत है ना? Which is
Yes,
being
ma'am.
calculated with the help of a open intervals. So first we will take one open set from your usual topology, and what is our aim to show that inverse image of this open set is also open set. So what is I inverse of 0, 1? That we have to find. Okay. Whether I inverse of 0, 1 will be again 0, 1. I inverse of 0, 1. काय असेल? Okay. Just tell me f of x is equal to x if I am writing. So what will be f inverse of x from the
X.
same mapping? X itself. So what will be I inverse of 0, 1?
0, 1.
0, 1.
Open interval 0, 1. Whether this open interval 0, 1 belongs to your cofinite topology, because this is a cofinite topology. आहे का cofinite topology मध्ये हे? Okay. Just tell me, what to be a member of cofinite topology, what is a necessary?
Either it is empty set or complement of set will be finite.
That is A is a subset of X such that A complement is finite. आता हे open interval 0, 1 हे empty तर नहीं है, so it will go in the second category. Correct? So if
Yes,
0,
ma'am.
1 wants to be a member of a cofinite topology, so what will be the necessary condition for 0, 1 to be a member of to? Its complement is finite. Whether its complement is a finite, how to find out complement of 0, 1? R minus 0, 1. हे finite आहे का R minus 0, 1?
No, ma'am.
It is infinite, rather it is uncountable. So hence the 0, 1 is not a member of a cofinite topology. So hence we have proved that inverse image of open set is not a open set in your cofinite topology. Hence this mapping is not a continuous. To show the mapping is continuous, it is by definition, but we can use one of the theorem which we have proved just now, that if a mapping is continuous, then its inverse image of open set is open as well as inverse image of a closed set is closed. So hence first we have taken an open set. How the nature of open set is in our usual topology, it is in the form of open interval. Those who remember, we have written it is as x minus r, x plus r. Okay, if it is in your sphere असेल तर आपण कसं लिहितो s of how we have written s of x na, that is open sphere center at x and radius r, right? So it is
Yes,
usual
ma'am.
topology means the nature of open set will be open interval, and we have found the inverse image of this one, which is a 0, 1, but it is not a member of cofinite topology since the complement of that set hey finite nahi hona hai, right? So it is not a finite, hence we can say that the mapping is not a continuous mapping. Okay, again let us go for the different one, that is R2 is a cofinite topology and R2 is again usual topology. So we have to find out, sorry, we have taken this. Now let us go for the next one, that is, I hope you are knowing extension and restriction mapping.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how to find out whether extension or restriction mapping? Can anyone give the example? Suppose f is a mapping from x to 1 to y to 2. Okay, so how to find out extension of this mapping and restriction of this mapping?
For extension, we add some points in codomain.
For extension, we add some points in the codomain. Okay. What about restriction? Okay, I will write down two mapping and then you can tell me. Okay. Which one is restriction and which one is extension? F is a mapping from X to 1 star to Y to 2. X is a mapping from F is a mapping from X to 1 star to Y to 2. And the condition, what is a condition? To 1 is contained in to 1 star. Okay, this one is a first mapping. Second, I will write down F is a mapping from X to 1 to Y to 2 star. And the condition to 2 star is contained in to 2. Yes, which one is extension and which one is restriction?
First one is extension and second one is restriction.
Yes, anyone else having a problem about this one? आहेत का बाकीचे सगळे जागे आहेत?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Given that our mapping F from X to 1 to Y to 2 is a continuous map, right? So we have to find out which one is extension and which one is a restriction map. Just now you have told Rutuja that we have to add some elements for extension in the codomain, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will write down. Yes, you have to tell me this is what a restriction map and this is extension. Is it correct or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can anyone explain me? Because already you have done this in somewhere. I think Galois theory में कहीं तो हुआ है ना restriction extension. And maybe in the BSc also you have. The first is a restriction mapping and the second one is extension. Just go through this one, restriction and extension mapping, because already you have covered this in your Galois theory as well as in complex analysis somewhere. Let us go for the next one is, we have a mapping F is from X to Y such that let F be a mapping from X to Y such that we have B is a base given to us. We have to show that F of B such that B belongs to B is a base for Y. Okay, given that B is a base for our X, and we have to show that F images of all those elements is a base for your Y2 star, or it may be Y2. Okay. Have you understood what is given to us? F is a mapping from X to Y such that B is a base given for your X2. We have to show that F image of those elements of base. जहाँ पे आपके B, suppose B1, B2, B3 are the elements of base. We have to show that F images of them. That is F of B1, F of B2, F of B3, all are the base elements for your Y. Okay, have you understood what is our aim to prove?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, यहाँ पे जो भी B के elements है, B means what? A base. Okay, elements of B are called a base when they are going to satisfy the condition. What is the condition for this one is every element of two can be written as union of members of B. Correct? So any open set G, if you have, it can be written as union of members of B. Right? And our aim is to show that F image of those element or those members of B is also forming a base for your codomain. Okay, so it is obvious thing because the mapping F, if it is continuous, image of open set is open set, and what we call these B1, B2, B3 all are the open set in your B. Rather, we can call it as a open set in your base topology. If we are saying that it is open in two, so we can say it is two open. If they are open in base, so we can say that they are members of base, and hence they are a open set. So image of again open set is open set. So hence the proof. Okay. Now we will see the definition of a homeomorphism. Up to now, many times we have used this one, homeomorphism. Consider we have a definition of homeomorphism is say F is a mapping from X2 to X star to star such that what is such that first one F is 1 1, second one is F is on 2. Okay, then third one is F is open map, and the fourth one is F is continuous. Okay, so these are the condition provided to us 1 1 on 2 open map and continuous. And what is the important thing I have told you homomorphism is if you apply any type of a bending, if you apply or if you stretch your body and if you melt, okay, all this will not have a effect. Okay, no doubt the structure of the body may change, just like the example of a cup we have seen that the cup may be converted in the form of a donut. Okay, so bending, stretching, melting, all if you are going to apply, no doubt the original properties of this material will remain the same. Those we are going to remain the same. It's called a homeomorphism. Okay, the one ensures that there is no cutting. Okay, you are having bending, stretching, melting, but it is not a cutting because you have seen in that एनिमेशन दैट आई हैव शोन, उस कप को हमने कट नहीं किया है, सिर्फ उसको मेल्ट करके हम डोनेट के फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट किया था. सो वन ensures that there is no cutting of that object. On to ensures that whatever may be the element here, its inverse image always going to exist. Correct? डोनेट में अगर कोई एलिमेंट है या कोई पॉइंट है, उसका इनवर्स इमेज ऑब्वियसली आपको कप में मिलेगा. करेक्ट? And what do you mean by open map? If it is having any open set here, the image of open set is also open set. And continuity means what? F image of G is contained in G star. So in short, if you want to show this one is if you are going to apply bending, stretching, melting, any type of a function, if you are going to apply, then some of the properties are going to remain. These properties remain in the homeomorphism. Okay, one ensures that there is no cutting. On two ensures that there always exists a pre-image. Okay, cut नहीं किया इसका मतलब pre-image exist होगा, right? Suppose I have one rubber sheet, and this rubber sheet if I have converted in the form of a half sphere. Okay, so अगर मैंने इसको कट करके कन्वर्ट किया है तो इसका प्री इमेज हमें कभी मिल सकता है, कभी नहीं मिल सकता है, राइट? नो, one ensures there is no cutting. On two ensures that there always exists a pre-image. Open map means every image of a open set is open set. Continuity means what? Inverse image of open set is open, inverse image of a closed set is closed set. Like whatever the theorem which we have seen related to continuity. Okay. So homeomorphism between two topology, we have seen that it is one on two, continuous and open map. Okay, just up to now we have seen the examples of homeomorphism. Now let us take one counter example of homeomorphism such that our mapping R2 is in discrete topology. What do you mean by in discrete topology? It has only two open set, phi and x. And F is a mapping from this indiscrete topology to a usual topology. Okay, this is not a homeomorphism that I will show you. Here we have only two open sets, right? And how many open sets are there in your usual topology? किती असेल open set usual topology मध्ये?
Infinite.
Infinite number, because we say that usual topology is created with the help of a open interval. Rather, we can say it is of the form x minus r to x plus r. So all type of open interval in your real line, we are saying that it is there in your usual topology. So can I find the onto mapping? Because for every element in your codomain, can I find a unique image in domain? Onto का meaning वही है ना? If you are having any element, suppose here y, so I should have an element x such that f of x is equals to y, and this should be a unique one. Correct? सबके लिए एक ही mapping नहीं हो सकता है ना? Every element will, whether it will map to either phi or x, because in the domain itself we are having only two open set. Inverse image of open set अगर आपको बताना है, no doubt it will not be a continuous map also. Inverse image of open set is open, but mainly we can show that this is not a onto map. onto के लिए क्या condition चाहिए आपको? एक unique image मिलना चाहिए ना. If you have a pre image चाहिए, if y is an element of your codomain, it inverse आपको पीछे जाने के बाद आपको एक इमेज मिलना चाहिए ना. There should exist an element x such that f of x is equal to y. होतो काय थे? For every element in the codomain, can you find out the pre-image in such that f of x is equal to y?
No, ma'am.
It is not possible since we are having only two open sets. So hence we can say that this mapping, if f is not a onto mapping, hence it is not a homeomorphism. Okay, this is what a counter example, or we can say example of a not a homeomorphism, because many times whenever we see the definition, we see the examples of homeomorphism. But what is the example of a not a homeomorphism? This one is a not a homeomorphism. Even for the case of the second one, that is discrete topology, and f is a mapping from discrete topology to again a usual topology. In this case, no doubt it is 1-1 as well as onto, right? No doubt it is 1-1 because यहाँ पे discrete में जितने infinite number of elements है ना, because both are defined on R, correct? यहाँ पे जितने open intervals होंगे हमको यहाँ पे discrete topology में उतने because discrete means what? 2 is equal to whole power set of x. Okay, what will be power set of x? That is cardinality of R raised to n. Now, what is the cardinality of power set of x? If R is there, x is equal to R. क्या है the cardinality of power set of x?
2 raised to LF naught.
Correct. 2 raised to LF naught. So here we have 2 raised to LF naught number of sets in your topology, and here also we have usual topology is defined on your R. So here we have intervals. So we can say that the mapping is 1-1, no doubt. We can say the mapping is onto because for every element we can find out the pre-image. But whether the mapping is open map. Okay, because every singleton X is a member of tau.
Yes, ma'am.
Singleton 1, singleton 2, singleton 3, all are members of tau. But whether their image, that is F image of them, that is F image of singleton X, is equal to singleton f of x, whether it is a member of your tau u आहे का?
No, ma'am.
tau u मध्ये एलिमेंट्स कसे असणार आहेत? ओपन इंटरवल. सिंगलटन एलिमेंटच्या फॉर्म मध्ये नसणार आहे ना युजुअल टोपोलॉजी मध्ये. So it will not satisfy condition of being a open map. Okay, it is not an open map, hence it is not a homeomorphism. Okay, just write down all these statements somewhere so that you can have a counter example also. अगर आपके पास mapping f है, वो indiscrete to usual है, discrete to usual है, तो वो homeomorphism नहीं होगा. Not an example of homeomorphism. Because many times we see the examples of homeomorphism. That's why we cannot come to what is not a homeomorphism. Okay, because in the SETNET or in any type of a competitive exam, they cannot ask the question directly on the homeomorphism. Right? क्योंकि सब लोग homeomorphism पढ़ के आते हैं. Not a homeomorphism, we will not having any example of a not a homeomorphism. So just write down somewhere in your notes, just like the thing, if you are preparing for any type of a competitive exam, you should have a one small notebook, just like we can say it is short notes. Somewhere in your 10th you have studied 10th की एग्जाम के टाइम पे आते हैं ना कुछ ऐसे, क्या बोलते हैं उसको एग्जैक्टली, आई एम नॉट, बी आई वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट और इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट ऐसे हम कुछ लिखते हैं ना. So in the very similar way, whenever you are going to prepare for any type of a competitive exam, you should have a very small notebook. उसमें आप कुछ points ऐसे note कर सकते हो. Suppose if you are preparing for any type of a set exam, suppose अगर आप set exam के लिए तैयारी कर रहे हो, तो no need to write down all the proof of the theorem. क्या करना है आपको? Suppose you have a statement P implies Q. You have to write down P implies Q, then all the possibilities. Whether Q implies P is true, if it is not, then you have to write down counterexample, then you have to write down negation of Q implies negation of P. These two statements are same, right? So in these type of a thing, you have to prepare your own notes. Short notes चाहिए, मतलब ऐसे पोता भर लेके नहीं फिरना है आपको आपका सेट एग्जाम की स्टडी के लिए, राइट? शॉर्ट नोट्स मतलब एक नोटबुक में आपका पूरा मटेरियल आना चाहिए. अगर आप एक नोटबुक भी लेके बैठे हो, या सपोज इफ यू आर ट्रैवलिंग समवेयर, ओके, ट्रैवल कर रहे हो, तो पूरे आपके एमएससी के सभी बुक्स लेके ट्रैवल तो नहीं कर सकते, राइट? सो व्हाटएवर you feel important in that notes, and whatever the subject you have selected. Suppose if you I will show you for the set exam. Suppose you have selected some of the subject, like suppose you have selected algebra, and you have selected complex analysis, you have selected classical mechanics, and some of the subject. Suppose you have selected 10 subject. No doubt you are not going to carry all the 10 books. Suppose अगर आप स्टडी के लिए बैठे हो, तो सभी 10 बुक्स लेके तो नहीं बैठ सकते ना. So you have to prepare a short notes, right? अलजेब्रा की कौन से थ्योरम इंपॉर्टेंट है, उसके उस थ्योरम के स्टेटमेंट्स लिखना है और उसको different format में लिखना है. What is P implies Q, Q implies P, and all type of a statement like this. Okay, so prepare very short notes about this one, so it will be capable for you to carry anywhere. Suppose if you are going somewhere for traveling में क्या करते हैं हम लोग, YouTube या वीडियो या कोई मूवी देखते हैं. So you can just have a time pass like this. So just you can see your notes itself. You are preparing for such type of exam. सेट की जगह पे आप अगर IBPS के एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहे हो, सपोज IBPS में कैसे क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, they are related to some statement. Suppose one statement is given, what is P implies Q, ऐसे टाइप के स्टेटमेंट्स होते हैं, और मिसिंग स्टेटमेंट you have to find out. And suppose they will give you series and you have to find out odd term in the series, and some nth term of the series. These type of questions are there in IBPS. So you have to prepare very short notes about your exams. Okay, वो आपको ही समझना चाहिए, बाकी कोई नोटबुक को लेके बैठा तो भी समझ में नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि आपने जो लिखा है वो आपको ही समझेगा ना. That these are the statements which are written for short notes. Okay, so just prepare like this for topology also, so that you can have a study in very short amount of a time also. Not for topology itself, you can prepare for every subject, because for a MCQ type of exam you have to prepare like this only. So we have seen the example of a not a homeomorphism. Actually time is less, so let us stop the lecture, and in the next lecture we will start with the some of the theorem related to homeomorphism, then separation connected, and some of the theorem related to connected and FAS, SAS, Lindelof. बहुत ज़्यादा बचा हुआ नहीं है, but still I will cover all this with the theorem as well as the statement and definition and all. Okay. Then afterwards, I will give you in detail lecture of this one, all the theorem which we have seen very fastly, so that it will be easy for you if you want to understand these theorems. Okay. Thank you. You can leave the meeting.